I don't know how well you can see those, but look at how close those dang planes. One there. I didn't have the camera fast enough. Total insanity, dude. Hello, Americans and other friends and subscribers around the world. I ran in to get the phone when I seen those two. Man, I've watched it since I did that video. We have watched so many documentaries and stuff on it. And I mean, you can be a skeptic, or you can be a you know, whatever, man. You can get all into it and go crazy about it. And I'll tell you what, watching those things will freak you out, because you can either go, you know, off the deep end on it, which I ain't doing that. I just want to know what the heck, you know. And the stuff that concerns me more is the there's supposed to be aluminum and stuff in it, which is, you know, and then you see all these ads. I just watched a deal last night on the local news here in Idaho about that they're predicting in the next 10 years for Alzheimer's disease to double in Idaho. And it makes you go, because then you read about them, and there's, you know, there's aluminum, I can't remember what it's called, aluminum something in it. Anyway, that's not what I was planning on doing for today's video. I just wanted to show them two planes. Big winds today. Cold, man. But we're actually getting ready. There is a flipping yard sale in our county today. It opens up here in about 10 minutes. I got the car warming up. We're gonna run over and see what kind of treasures we can find there, and then I'll show you. I found a few more treasures, no money, but found some other treasures I find in these books, going through all these old books. So we'll check back in. Howdy! Well, we didn't get a ton, but it did good, man. It scored some pretty good stuff. It's cold, man. The wind was blowing. It was so cold I can't even believe they're doing a yard sale today. If it wasn't for the wind, it'd be alright out there. Man, it is flipping crazy cold. And then we got some bugs. I got a bucket of. He's got, look at this, man. Look at this fireman's helmet. California, Nevada, Clark County fireman's helmet. They had the full fireman's suit, but I didn't want to get all that. I probably should have. Prices were pretty good.
Yeah, pretty good.
Way reasonable and good. Of course, always scored me some bugs. Always.
Kind of hard to not.
They got them, yeah. And of course, the books that was in the windiest. Man, they had a whole picnic table full of books. The windiest thing. Miss Kitty comes out, joins me for about 45 seconds. Man, she knew I was going to go through every one of them. She's out of there. She went and looked at the same stuff over and over. And I've been looking for a canoe, and they had a canoe there. I didn't even ask the price because it was one of the plastic ones. I want a good old aluminum canoe. I mean, this ain't really. Well, actually, 'tis the season to buy it.
Right.
Just ain't the season to use it.
Exactly.
Well, I could use it for ducking. Goose hunt. God, what else did we score, man?
A bucket of doorknobs.
Yeah. Just because for parts and pieces.
Yeah, parts
some
and
of
pieces
those are actually pretty valuable.
Yeah,
too, the old doorknobs.
Yeah. But we use the old lock set type.
Yeah, some good stuff, man. So it gives us a few things to list. Now we're deciding because we got a couple of things we need to pick up. So we may end up having to run into the
supply store.
Yeah, the halfway big city. Bigger than the city here. See, this is this yard sale was probably about 3 miles from the homestead. Man, when I seen the sign yesterday, I turned around and Miss Kitty's like holding on, man. I'm like, how's the yard sale sign? And then it was for today, but man, I wanted to click my heels and run. I'm telling you, man, there's not we don't get yard sales up here in November, and then They're just kind of eavesdrop, but they're actually moving.
Are they?
They had a killer. The way they did their place, they actually had a mobile home on cinder blocks, but it was solid cinder blocks.
Yeah.
And then they built off looked like a garage type of thing in there.
More like a mudroom.
Yeah,
It wasn't
like a
big enough to
mudroom,
really
yeah.
be a garage.
And I need to tell Timothy that, do we have to go anywhere else?
Target.
I have to tell Timothy there's a bunch of, Targets. Yeah, it's in the back. He's telling me to get the heck out of this way, I think. But, yeah, some of the old, with the antlers and stuff, big stand-up, life-size archery targets and stands. I had a bunch of stuff like that. And I was looking at all that barbed wire, man. And I made a lot of money off of buying and selling barbed wire.
Any kind of fence,
Yeah.
actually.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I used to sell fence panels, man.
Yeah.
There's a lot of money in that stuff. I just didn't. Man, it was so dang cold. You know, being in this car and stuff, but there was 5 or 6 rolls of barbed wire. Don't ever pass up, at least in ours, end of the world. I was thinking about that yesterday. You know that, it's just bumping into my windows, just kidding. And, I was thinking yesterday, the majority, maybe all, of the reseller things that we listen to, you know, junkers or whatever they call themselves, pickers, whatever, are in the East Coast.
Dwayne and Heather are in Utah.
Oh, that's true. There you are. That might be it.
Right. Yeah.
But the handful, you know, he does the
really,
auction show, so I mean, it's his show's different.
And I've never really
paid attention.
No, put that together. That they were the only people that. But I, when I realized that they were in Utah, I was like, hey, they're not too far from us.
Right. And I mean, there's some. I'm talking like the shows, like BP. BP's in Alabama. Alabama Pickers. Where are they?
Alabama.
And then Debbie and Max.
Yeah.
They're in the East.
Virginia.
Who the heck else is I thinking? Sorry, man.
That's okay.
What else was I thinking about? The majority of them. And the majority, I don't watch a ton of them. I got my handful of stuff, but the homesteading channels or whatever.
Midwest.
Yeah, they're all in the
South.
The East. What the heck?
I guess us West Coasters
And all the but the van life ones, they travel and stuff. But most of I guess all of us hippies are over here in the West, man.
Yeah, maybe so.
All of us homestead. Well, I guess not the homestead, just the hippie homestead.
Yeah.
But so that was just something that popped in. That's how my mind works, Miss Kitty. That's why you love me so much.
I did.
I'm so out there.
Yeah, you are.
Now, do you want to talk about chemtrails?
No, that's okay.
I started this morning trying to film that one.
Yeah.
And I think it's too dang windy right now.
Yeah.
Blowing them away. So that is some weird, man. Like I said, we watched a bunch of documentaries yesterday, and hey, man, that stuff will freak you out.
Yes,
you got to really weigh your, like I said, because man, we're not all into conspiracy theories, and well, some of it are. But some fanatics. I just want to know what the heck it is, man. I don't, and that's the problem with just the way things are these days.
Yeah.
Let's just sit here and talk about
Okay.
this, Kitty.
Okay.
Before we go driving up that crazy road.
Okay.
But that is, all the information that's out there that you can get these days on any subject that you want. That's amazing, man. It's totally cool, awesome, all that, but it also has its downfalls.
Well, to get the facts.
And I mean, dude, there's people, they get
and you can spend your entire life watching the pros or cons of any subject and just
we
never
could
get the facts.
We could still be if we wouldn't have turned it on. Because finally, man, we both were like, dude, I've had enough.
I can't listen to it.
Man, it was like with all the you know, from the totally fanatical to, you know, it's, you know, the cold and all that, which I think that's, you know, that is true. Because like the 2 planes that I watched this morning, you know, they weren't leaving the chemtrails, but that could be because of the winds.
Right, and the humidity.
Right. And they weren't leaving, you know, the trails like they do or were a couple days ago. But if
they were dropping something out, did not necessarily mean that you could see it.
Yeah, exactly.
So both sides.
Well, I mean, they did. And the way that they're flying, and man, it is. I'm telling you, up there, I don't know how well it came out on this video, but up there, man, that was close. Man, another day, like I said, I had 4 or 5 of them doing that, and they were leaving these these X's. It's
and
just
if we
weird.
were in a, you know, a heavily metropolis type area where there was large cities all the way around us, you know, you would expect to have crisscrossing air flight. But when you look at a map in the area that we're in, we don't.
No, the main one, you know, and of course we have a little airport here, you know, so there's little planes. But as far as the big jetliners and all that, the only main one that we seen was from Salt Lake to Seattle. That would be the direct, you know, or back, you know, back and forth. But that's the only ones that would, you know, cross over here. But man, I'll tell you what, we got a lot more crossing over. That's about enough on that. But I will be filming, and I'm going to start documenting that. So on our videos, you'll be seeing. Because that is, I just want the facts. I just want to know, man, if they're dropping aluminum crap on us, man, that is, you know, the waters, man. Then I started talking to Kevin about it, you know, and he's natural resources major, you know. He, me and him got it, and he started telling me about other things with the ocean. Really freaked me the hell out. I'm surprised I didn't have nightmares last night, because there is so much going on with this earth, man. I'm telling you, if we don't pull our heads out of our butts, we ain't gonna have no dang, you know, well, the earth will exist, man, but we'll be nothing. That's about all I got to say about that.
that was crazy. Okay.
So good Lord willing, we just had to do a quick check. We didn't get one done yesterday. We, if we cruise up or cruise down or cruise over there or over here or there, we might take you along with us. And we are good. Oh, I'm going elk hunting again tomorrow, probably. If it's all windy and crap like this, I'll really be happy about that. But I'm going.
I'll be inside.
Yeah, I've been taking care of babies. Oh, I bet they're freezing their butts off.
I hope they bring me some elk.
Me too.
Me too.
And then, other than that, we got a splitter coming over that we're borrowing. We're going to split up a bunch of wood first part of next week, and then if that all works out, and we're going to go up and get some more wood. And I got to start pulling poles from the one side of the property to the other side of the property, so we can start getting that. We're not too concerned about it. I think we got enough that we could squeeze by. I just don't want the snow, man.
I know. I don't want to either.
I'm ready for spring and mushroom hunting. Because I'll tell you what, the mushroom hunting in our area with all them fires, the only problem is there's going to be a lot of commercial, and there's some cut through. I mean, we've been around the commercial hunters, and that's why we got out of commercial picking, because there's some loony mothers out there, man. So good Lord willing, and the creeks don't rise.
We will be back again tomorrow.
See ya!